I ended up having a TV show later on BET. And so while I was on that show, BET didn't pay us a penny, not a penny to be honest. And we were famous. We were celebrities and broke. So you see me with pictures with like Janet Jackson and Lil Wayne. Like I knew these people. Like Chris Brown would see me like, hey, what's up? With like I know them like that. But I worked a day job. Like I was working a telemarketing job.
Does it, being an entertainer, actor, comedian, have some pressure when you go to social events or family gatherings? Do they expect a little bit more out of you?
All the time. My family calls me Hollywood. They're like, "What's up, Hollywood? Hollywood Mac, what's up?" Like they'll like I said, with background, you'll make about $56, or you might, if you do a whole 14 hours, you might pull in $156. But every once in a while, you'll get spotted by your family members that see you on TV, and they're thinking now that you made all this money. They're like, "Oh, we seen you on CSI. You played a dead body and all, but still, man, like you big time now. Can I borrow?" It's like I don't know. I don't have that type of money. So then, as I end up having a TV show later on BET, and so while I was on that show, BET didn't pay us a penny, not a penny to be honest. And we were famous. We were celebrities and broke. So you see me with pictures with like Janet Jackson and Lil Wayne. Like I knew these people. Like Chris Brown would see me like, "Hey, what's up?" With like I know them like that. But I worked a day job. Like I was working a telemarketing job. And so the pressure of trying to stay in this limelight and be famous in front of like friends and family, but you really broke, you're trying to fake a lifestyle, it really made things hard that way because I wasn't living to who I am. I was living like everybody I wanted to be around. Like I tell this story sometimes to friends that there was a time I was at the BET Awards and Nelly comes up. He's like, "Hey, what you doing later?" I was like, "Oh man, whatever." He's like, "The BET Awards is maybe, let's give this 20-mile distance from the Hollywood Hills." Nelly's like, "Hey, me and Ashanti, because they was together at the time, we're going up to the Hollywood Hills to party. You down?" I'm like, "Cool, give me the address." Give me the address. I caught two trains, one bus, walked all the way up the Hollywood Hills, and everybody like, "Where were you?" And I was like, "Oh, I had a couple stops to make." And so I get up there, and they're like, "All right, cool. Well, we're all now going to the beach to party at such a Jermaine Dupri's house or whoever house." And I'm like, "Ugh." It hurt. It sucked trying to live a lie. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to living above my means and all that. So yes, it completely affects the way friends and family see you and treat you and look at you and all of that. So there's the long answer for that.
Do you think that that's the reality for a lot of people within that industry?
Oh yeah, that's the reality for a lot of people. They say 70% of athletes go broke. Now to people, I don't know how much you make, but I'm gonna say people like me, I've never made 70 or $100 million. So for us regular people, that's unfathomable. Unfathomable. I think I said it right. Whatever. And it's like, how do you blow through $70 million? And once again, they thinking these big checks are always going to come. They buying these big homes and these even rappers, they buying all these chains and all these things. And then 5, 6 years later, they're not making that same money anymore. So all the friends and publicists and everybody that they were taking care of is gone. Who? Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson went a version of bro. Like they say he made maybe like say 400 million over his career, but now he's maybe worth a couple of million. He blew through. I mean, the dude was buying tigers, like that. Even who else did they say? There was MC Hammer. MC Hammer, they say, blew through $300 million, and now he's like living like in a little house over. I think he's in Hawaii now, but it's crazy how fast this lifestyle is and how it messes you up. So one thing that I learned to do, like if you go on my Instagram page, I wear a lot of my own stuff. My Willie Mac merchandise. I was like, one of the ways that I'm going to start saving money is to brand myself. So I went downtown and I bought a bunch of T-shirts, and the T-shirts probably cost us say $1, $2 per shirt. And then I went on YouTube because it's crazy the amount of stuff that you can learn watching YouTube. They are now saying, like with Google, Amazon, there's some of these big companies that's like, you don't really need a college degree. As long as you kind of know it, they'll probably do some like placement tests, but you don't need it. Like I was a TV editor for a while, and I learned how to edit off watching YouTube. And then the guy that I trained to take my job after I was leaving, he spent $70,000 on education to do exactly what I did for free. So I learned how to screen print my own T-shirts. I bought a screen print, watched a bunch of tutorials online, and then I bought the ink. And I'll make my own shirts. And then I brand. So this shirt probably cost me $5, where these people are out there buying $100 Supreme shirts or all this other stuff, and I wear it so much, and now that people are seeing it, now they want these shirts. So this shirt that cost me $5 to make, I end up selling for $30. So that's one way to kind of like save costs. But after a while, when you lose everything like I did, and I guess we'll talk about this later, you try to figure out how this will never happen to you again.